Now, there's a lot going on with the cryptocurrency market and a lot that you may not have seen, but we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu coin. Don't worry about it in this video. I am going to do a couple more videos on Mantra. Now, Mantra it's a real-world asset token that spiraled out of control, very similar to what Terra Luna Classic did back in 2022. It lost 90+% in a single day, and a lot of people are coming in with mixed stories about it. The Mantra team is blaming centralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges are blaming the Mantra team. So we're going to go through and we're going to see what's going on with that token, because billions, nearly $6 billion wiped out in a matter of minutes. The cryptocurrency space is very volatile, guys. So we're going to look into that story a little bit later. It is affecting prices, but nonetheless, Shiba Inu coin is doing extraordinarily well today, moving higher, and hopefully ready to break out of that 1,200 point per coin range. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu coin and the team. Okay, it's basically Lucie going out there and posting, explaining why Shiba Inu coin is still a top 15 asset despite its large supply. Now, the first part, I absolutely agree with Lucie, and I know that that is hard to hear. I know that that is crazy, but it's true. And we're going to jump into why. It says Shiba Inu coin was launched in August of 2020. Well, it was 2020, not 2022, and it's grown to become one of the most prominent cryptocurrencies in the industry despite its meme origin. Now, notably, the token debuted with a hefty supply of 1 quadrillion tokens, 50% of which was sent to Vitalik, and Vitalik burned those. Now, while efforts by the team and enthusiasts have been substantial amount of incinerated a substantial amount, Shiba Inu coin still has a massive 589 trillion SHIB supply. Nonetheless, the doggy-themed meme coin continues to rank among the elite cryptocurrencies in the industry, currently sitting in the 15th spot. It says, in an X post, Shiba Inu coin's marketing lead, Lucie, dissected why Shiba Inu coin's staggering supply has not impacted its position as a prominent asset. She stated that Shiba Inu coin is for the people, stressing that the hard work of the fervent SHIB army has ensured its ranks in the top 15 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Now, I don't know what finally clicked in her brain, but it is the Shiba Inu coin community that held, and will keep Shiba Inu coin in the top asset class. As soon as the community gives up, it will all be over. I don't care if Satoshi himself brokers a deal with Donald Trump and it becomes the new US currency. If nobody wants it, it will not have value. And therefore, the Shiba Inu coin community is the most important part of any aspect in terms of its price growth. Interestingly, Shiba Inu coin's large supply has been a major topic of discussion among both proponents and critics. Particularly, critics have argued that the gigantic circulating supply would dilute demand and ensure the token does not make headway. However, Lucie has highlighted that this has not been the case for Shiba Inu coin. The lead marketer stated that the token's community-centric characteristics have endeared it as a proponent of thousands own a fraction of it, and they see and feel its spirit. Very weird stuff there. I'm not going to get into that. In truth, Shiba Inu coin has outperformed several so-called utility assets, garnering attention among both new and veteran market participants. The never-dying spirit of the Shiba army, ongoing ecosystem expansion, and SHIB's historical price performance are major lures than the second largest meme coin by market cap. It beats out large utility tokens like Hedera, Toncoin, Litecoin, AAVE with significantly lower total supply, and they all sit below Shiba Inu coin in terms of overall market cap. So major hurdles still remain. It says, however, although the Shiba Inu coin lead visionary Satoshi claims it is possible to burn 99% of everything in circulation, he has maintained the idea that it's not the only avenue to push Shiba Inu coin prices and mainstream adoption. According to him, creating real-world utility for the asset would generate more natural demand, attracting institutional and retail investors to the network. Now, I want to be very, very clear. This is where they lose track. They just stated 2 paragraphs above, that prominent assets, utility tokens like Hedera, Toncoin, Litecoin, AAVE, Shiba Inu coin is surpassing all of these utility tokens. Okay? Shiba Inu coin is a meme coin, and it is doing better than all of these utility tokens. Yet, they want to make it some sort of utility token. And that would be great, okay? If it had its meme coin allure, if it had its meme coin value, if it had its meme coin community, and they began to create some utility for it. But the problem is, Satoshi and his entire team have never created 1 ounce of utility for Shiba Inu coin. They have created Bone and the DAO that Bone has. They have created Shibarium, which uses Bone. They have created exclusivity for Leash. They have created Treat. They have created all of the NFTs, none of which you need or drives utility for Shiba Inu coin. So this ecosystem team's focus on Shiba Inu coin is simply selling to Shiba Inu coin. Please do not forget that. If they created 1 ounce of utility for Shiba Inu coin over the years, I would be ecstatic about it. But they have not done so. They've done so for their tokens. So please do not lose focus on the fact that Shiba Inu coin is a meme coin. Shiba Inu coin gets its power and its value from the community, and Shiba Inu coin can thrive and move higher. And as a matter of fact, it's doing very well today. Sitting at 1,230 points per coin, it is looking very good at the moment, and I hope that its price action continues higher. If it breaks through this 1260 area, we could be breaking some rather long-term resistance and moving back up to that 13, 14, 1,500 point per coin mark that we were testing just a couple of, I believe it's days or maybe a week ago now. So Shiba Inu coin is in a very strong position. I am buying Shiba Inu coin. One of the places that I'm trading is out on the KSX exchange. That's what you guys see right here. They have 0% futures fees, which is incredible. You guys can trade on up to 100x leverage. And if you don't want to trade SHIB, if you want to diversify, they've got one of the best selections of cryptocurrency that I have seen available in the United States. I am holding on the blockchain. It is my asset, my crypto, on the blockchain, and I'm doing so through Best Wallet. You guys got a link for this down there as well. Best Wallet is simply your access to the blockchain so that you guys can buy, sell, swap, hold, store, whatever you want to do with your crypto, understanding that it is your crypto at that point and not in the custody of a centralized exchange. It's available on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. 4.4 stars, 28,000+ reviews, absolutely incredible. And I'm also diversifying. You got a link for Solixy down in the description below. This is a layer 2 blockchain being built for the Solana network, which I mean, nothing's guaranteed, right? But I know Solana is going to see congestion again as soon as retail regains their confidence. So let me know what you guys are doing with it all down in the comments. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.